Hey there, Ira Hayden with Rodney Eastman. So Rodney, this is our 35th anniversary of Nightmare 3. What is your favorite memory from the movie?
On or off screen?
Either one, brother. Either one.
Well,
Let's go off first.
I would say everybody knows that my character Joey has a thing for beautiful ladies. There are only 2 nudity scenes in the entire Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, and both of them involve my character Joey.
Wow.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was awful.
You had to go through that, huh?
I did. I had to go through that.
The audition process must have been
It was awful. I had to approve the women, and it was.
I feel sorry for you, though.
It was bad, and thank God that things have changed in the industry, and women are not objectified so much. I honestly think that's a good thing.
It is a good thing.
And there, when we were shooting the scene with the nurse who disrobes and turns into Freddy, the director, Chuck Russell, came over to me about an hour before the scene, and he asked if I was ready, and I was ready to go, and he said, okay, now, you know about the flick test, right, Rodney? And I said, the flick test? What's the flick test? And he said, well, just to make sure there's no funny business going on set, right before you're going to do a nude scene, SAG sends over a nurse, Screen Actors Guild sends over a nurse, and they come up to you and they perform what's called the flick test. The flick test? I said, yeah, the flick test. And so they just come up to you, and you have to just remove your drawers. You still have your underwear on, and they just go, just flick it a couple of times, just to make sure you don't have an erection.
Chuck says to you.
This is what Chuck said.
The director.
The director. And so I was nervous enough as it was. It was my first movie ever, and definitely my first nude scene ever. And so I was sweating bullets, and I get onto set, and he had spread the joke around, so the cameraman was asking me if I was ready for the flick test, and the lighting guys and everybody who got a chance, made sure I was aware and ready for the flick test.
Right.
And I gathered up my nerve, and I walked on a set, ready to go. And I walked on the set, and they asked, "Are you ready, Rodney?" Yes, "I'm ready." "Nurse?" No nurse came out, and the entire crew started laughing. And obviously, it was a joke, and I never would have believed it now. But at 19 years old, it was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Absolutely, that's great. All right, so this next question is a little more personal. We had a mutual friend, Harold Pruitt, and I just wanted to ask you what your favorite memory is of Mr. P. If you have any special ones.
My favorite memories of dear Harold Pruitt were going out to nightclubs in the 90s, and this guy was the most talented musician, greatest singer, and this guy could dance like Michael Jackson. He could have done anything, and he did, and he was a force to be reckoned with, and he was, on a lot of parts, he was my biggest competition. We had a lot of similar qualities.
Did you ever audition for Outsiders?
I never did. No,
Wow, I thought for
did
sure you
not.
would have been a part of that whole.
I did not. But we were both on a TV series called Whole High.
Which was awesome, directed
Yeah.
by
Kenny.
Ortega.
That's right. And it's a shame that we lost him so young because there's no telling what he would have done.
For sure, man.
And you know, it's a lesson. You know, be careful out there. You never know what's going around, and just take care of yourself.
And whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Don't fall asleep.